All right, so your ancestors want you to burn a candle for them. Okay, keep the light on. Okay, they want you to use the fire element. For whatever reason, they know more than we know, but I do feel like there is. Um, they want you to draw them in, okay, when working with spirit, because I am picking up on a very cold body, a cold energy, and like there's no heartbeat, there's no soul, there's no heartbeat, it's vacant. I'm hearing the coffin is empty. Okay, so it looks like the freaks are out at night. Okay, or them vampires is on the loose, honey. Whew. So, yes, so they want you to keep the light on. I heard for the next 6 days. Okay, 6, activating your DNA. Um, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Disclaimer: take take these messages with a grain of salt, of course. Um, do not repeat anything or do anything in these messages that do not resonate with you. Consult with a professional in regards to health, finances, mental health, and all that great jazz. Okay, okay. But we're gonna jump into these ancestor messages and see what they talking about. Let me see something. Welcome back, new and returning subscribers. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. We are doing ancestor messages. All right, I'm gonna do some book divination right quick. Hold on. All right, so you are exploring your creative side. If you record content, record music, if you paint, if you're a visual learner, this message is for you. Okay. I'm hearing humanitarian, humanities. Okay. So your ancestor message is get your artistic energy flowing. Try to make time for yourself to paint, write, sing, play, bake, or build every day. Even if you can only find a few minutes at a time, regularly engaging your imagination will make a noticeable difference to your energy. You do not have to be an artist, musician, or chef. When you start thinking more creatively, you invite inspiration and ingenuity to all that you do. Okay. Very positive message. Very, very positive message here. Ancestors, what message do you have for my viewers? Oh, you got John Horse. Okay. Um, you're the leader in something. Like they chose you to lead or trailblaze a path forward. Okay. And that path meant that you had to give up on a lot of relationships, family, platonic, or romantic, that you had prior invested in. So you had some relationships that you had already invested in prior to this path. And so you sacrificed that to follow your path of your highest vibration, of your highest timeline. And naturally, you have those soulmates are disappointed in you, disappointed in you giving up years and years and years of relations for you to follow a solo path or go down a journey that did not include them. So whatever you have reaped, positive or negative, they do not mean you well. And I do feel like on sometimes they want to forgive you, but it's very hard for them to want to help you or want to see you thrive when you have detached yourself from the relationships that you were born into, the soulmate connections that you were attached to. It's like, I mean, you say we're brothers, but when they chose to go on their journey, they discarded me like a brother. I was no longer a brother, right? Or you say, you know, oh, we should still look out for each other because we used to be together or we used to date. It's like, well, when I didn't want you to give up on us, you were willing to leave and throw away the connection after all the years that we invested to go down your own journey or your own path. So why should I care if you hit rock bottom? Why should I care if you can't make ends meet? That's what it's giving here. Okay, and I feel like your ancestors have asked you to keep your heart open, even in situations where they may ask you to reach out to certain family members. They may ask you to ask. Sometimes it's not about them saying yes. It's about their heart chakra being tested. It's never really about you when working with the ancestors. It's really about love. In some instances, for you specifically, it looks like with the two of baskets in reverse, we have 222 here. It takes two people to tango. There's your perspective, this person's perspective, and then there's spirit. So spirit knows that your intentions or your motives were pure. You did not intend to hurt someone. You were not trying to hurt anybody. It feels like someone here did not agree with your life choices. They did not agree with your life path. And some of you guys, they gave you ultimatums, and others of you, they made it difficult to be in the same environment. They made the environment toxic or unhealthy. And so here you are, you done earned your stripes, you done had a rite of passage, you done evolved, and you're like, hey, I have some knowledge, I have some wisdom, I have some experience in these areas. I want to bring that back to the people that I walked away from. You see what I'm saying? To go on this journey. 7 of Pentacles. And it's like, well, you wasn't with us when we were shooting in the gym. You wasn't with there when shit was falling apart. We went through the bad times together. But it's like, had you stayed in that situation, you would be no good to nobody. So it's like you had to go on a journey, sacrifice your earthly desires in order to go get wisdom so you can bring it back to your family, for your lovers, so you can bring it back to people. And you guys can have more. It's like now you have more to give them. You couldn't give from an empty cup. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't help nobody if you can't help yourself. That's what they're saying. That's the truth be told. That's the other side of the truth that nobody wants to look at. How can I help you if I could barely help myself? We robbing Peter to pay Paul. We snatching stuff away from, you know what I'm saying? We pointing fingers at each other. We blaming each other for our circumstances. But if I go away and let's say you go away, you go off to college, or you take time and you break away from the mundane expectations of your role, and you sacrifice that period of time in your life to go and get a degree or to go and work a job so you can bring back resources that they can benefit from, that they can harvest, that they can implement into their life. Then your decision to break away was never personal to them. It was innovation. It was a choice. And if that person at the time couldn't see it, It's like this person knew. This person knew they had nothing to offer you. They knew they had nothing to give you. They knew that they just wanted you to not to go down this path. It was more about you not going down this path than it was being smart. Like, why would someone hinder growth? Why would someone say, I don't want you doing that job? Because it was more about if you did that job, this person would feel, they would feel like they weren't equally yoked with you. They would feel like you outgrew them. So it's like, I don't want you to become, I don't want you to evolve. I don't want you to become more. I want you to stay familiar. I want us both to be a disappointment together. And someone wanted y'all to literally stay down under together, like stay down bad together. And like to this day, low key, no matter what this person say, they still hope you fall flat on your face with the Seven of Pentacles here. They still hope you experience karma for that choice. And it's like no matter how much time has passed, this person will not give up on that. They will not let that go. And that's what makes this person dangerous. Because they're seeking to punish you for your choices. Now, as for you, what are the ancestors saying to you? You have the Devil. They know you want to. They know that you're not afraid of people's demons. They know that you aren't afraid of being unwelcome in places. But to be in this person's space is dangerous. They know you're not afraid of nothing. They know you'll walk away with a quickness. And this person here hates that you walk away. It's like this person wants to punish you for all eternity. And with the Devil energy here, you irritate them. You irritate them. It's like they want to be around you, but then they can't stand you at the same time. And so they really don't want you around, but you have every right to be somewhere, but they don't want you there. Because of your life choices. Your practices, your life choices is not, it's not favorable. Someone feels like it's your fault. Six of Cups in reverse. You see, the thing is, you're someone that when you know how hurt people hurt people. Six of Baskets in reverse. Yeah, y'all come from bloodlines where they unalive each other. I don't know. It's giving that type of energy. That may be a thing. Lovers quarrel, family quarreling. It's giving lovers quarrel. Six of Cups here in reverse. You're a constant reminder of bad memories that they never want to heal from. And the fact that you aren't reaping karma yet, or that you aren't, that you're actually coming out of this next phase and you've leveled, it's not about leveling up physically, it's about leveling up to your new level of healing, your new vibration, your new frequency. That alone is, it irritates people, demons. Someone here feels like their relationship is like didn't work because of you. Like you cursed them. Someone feels like you put out a curse on them. Like the things that have happened bad in their life, in their love life, in their situation was brought on by you. And they need you to repent and feel some type of remorse in order for them to feel as if they can cast stones on you or they can hold you accountable. There's someone here that wants to appropriate blame on you, okay? Especially with Miss Robinson, okay? So there's something about you warning people not to fuck with you and you warning people that fucking with you or like coming against you, messing with you, or having ill intentions towards you, wouldn't end well. And then so it's like you coming around makes people feel like insult to injury. Like after you probably did some type of witchcraft with the Black Hermit magician, you probably did some type of witchcraft spell work, okay? Because you didn't like something that someone said or someone did. You probably did this. So there could be some people that are superstitious. So your ancestors want you to know that you absolutely had nothing to do with anything that has happened in anyone else's lives. You aren't the cause of relationship breakups. You aren't the cause for. You haven't done anything with the magician in reverse. You've only tried to sow good karma into people's lives in all that you do. And with the Six of Cups, like you have constantly had to alchemize negative experiences into positive ones. Okay? But I feel like you used to always alchemize this energy and over explain and people please and do a lot of work to make people feel comfortable in your presence, and you're no longer doing that. You're allowing people to sit with their own feelings. If they feel that way about you, they have a right. Their feelings are valid. They have a right to feel whatever they feel, but you aren't clearing shit up. You aren't putting the mind at ease, and that is what's triggering people at this time. It has absolutely nothing to do, okay? Because look, they're over here looking at you like this. Like,